Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GHT Talk. Today is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. We got a great show, a very special edition of our program here. As we dig deeper into the theme here, the monologue, transforming setbacks into a great comeback. The CDC released their slogan more than 1 month ago on June 28, 2024 in an elaborate sports extravaganza. Partisans from all walks of life converge on the headquarters in Congo Town for the festivities. Ever since that time, nothing has been heard about how the party plans to operate in opposition. Hence, we present the following questions and or inquiries. 1. What caused the setbacks? Leaders of the CDC or the ordinary people or partisans? What do we consider setbacks? Is it that the CDC didn't win the presidential election or she didn't prepare to win caused the setbacks? 2. The party have announced the Re-Calliberation and Re-Organization. What are the strategies or visions outlined for this rebranding? 3. Maintaining and recruiting new members. When does the party take stock of membership across the country and the diaspora with reassurances that spurs recruitment of new members? 4. Defending the rights and civil liberties of Liberians, especially those CDCians who are in the employ of Government of Liberia. Does the party begin to take legal action against the government for the mass dismissals of hundreds of civil servants who are perceived as CDCians, or allow every top to stand on his own bottom, but rise up in solidarity when a leader is witch hunted by the Joseph Yuma Barker administration? Case in point, Senator Nathaniel F. McGill at the LACC on today, August 21st, 2024. Thanks to Alvin Weezer and team. 5. The plot and process of eliminations. President Weah is the main target. Unlike the CDC, the Joseph Yuma Barker Unity Party has been very strategic about witch hunting former officials of the past CDC government. GHT Talk Digging Deeper Department. GHT Talk Digging Deeper Department reported that the plot and process of eliminations was started with audits and naming persons of interest like Minister Samuel D. Twelve Jr. in the Yinswa's death and Central Bank of Liberia audits. Today, Senator Nathaniel F. McGill has been invited by the LACC. Mayor Jefferson Koji has been named for investigation for murders. Representative Yeke Koluba has reported that President Weah will be arrested. And the asset recovery team is seeking for riot police backup to go after their targets. 6. The CDC Legislative Caucus, a rubber stamp, and Speaker Kofa, a chaperone-in-chief to Joseph Yuma Barker. The CDC has the majority in the legislature and have the positions of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. What are the strategies and legislative agenda for the Liberian people? Will they be wrong to hold officials of the Unity Party government accountable? When do they use the steel in their backbones and demonstrate their testicular fortitude, i.e., President Weah being refused access to the VIP lounge at the Roberts International Airport, the Yellow Machine saga, the USD $22 million dirt roads, the mass dismissal of civil servants, the USD $20 million transfer within the national budget, the unconstitutional civil service agency bosses' actions, and etc., etc. Stop the knee-jerk approaches. The CDC, as the biggest opposition political party, cannot carry on rebranding the ways and factions it has since January 22nd, 2024. There has to be a uniformed and coordinated approach to issues of national concerns, and the party's responses must be channeled and not everyone or anyone at any time. If you join us there for the very first time, we say welcome to you. Indeed, we got a great show for all of us here tonight. Quotable quote: every animal with blood in his veins and horns on his head will fight when it is attacked. And this is by Sun Tzu, a Chinese writer and philosopher. And I say, doing the right thing will never be wrong. History will judge us fairly. Let's dig deeper tonight. And I would like to say happy birthday to Miss Cecilia J. Freeman for Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. All right? Sit back, relax, invite someone, like the page, follow the page. We got a great show for all of us here as we analyze all of these topics. And of course, we're going to expand on them from day to day. Tonight we brought you 7. Tomorrow we're going to bring you, we're going to add additional 3 to make it 10. And next week we'll do more. And a happy anniversary to Josephine Satamwa Amisa. She said yesterday was her anniversary. And a happy anniversary to you there. Want to wish you well, you and your darling husband. Congratulations again. And Bamisi Bright, all the way there from Monrovia tonight, is following the broadcast. Welcome to you there, son. Good to see you as always. Do take care. My greetings to your family, okay? And Patterson Davis, I am the first in class today, Mr. Gamer. Absolutely, you are the first comment. Welcome to you. Indeed, we got a great show. If you just join us here, we say welcome. Don't go nowhere.
The acting youth chair of the CDC, Abu Wisa, is leading his band of supporters, and they are here chanting as well. And this is past all of the political connotation and undertone to it as well. Remember those who allegedly put on the payroll, the 728 names, allegedly they are from the CDC. So they are here. Alvin Wilson is the acting chair of the Congress for Democratic Change. So remember also that 9 individuals were removed from the MCC's payroll as well, and all these have amounted to their appearance here. Alvin Wilson is leading this plan here as well. Folks, wherever you are, if you ever thought that this was not going to result to this, then you are wrong. There is in the presence of police officers here at this moment, only because of the LACC, private security guards are protecting their premises here. So where they will go and how they go, that question will be determined by their movement as well. They are chanting slogans, chanting militant occupies, and their support. It consists of the old, the young, males, females, and the rest. It's not so much of a large gathering, but we are here as well. Anti-Waka chants emanating the old, the young, they've all come here as well. This is live outside the headquarters of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC, housed behind this white wall. They are currently in.
I'm going to show you. I will take one step forward. Want to disrupt and disarm the police politically, not to be used.
When he arrived, now they are here. The acting youth chair of the CDC, Alvin Wilson, is leading his band of supporters, and they are here chanting as well. And this is past all of the political connotation and undertone to it as well. Remember those who allegedly put on the payroll, the 728 names, allegedly they are from the CDC. So they are here. Alvin Wilson is the acting chair of the Congress for Democratic Change. So remember also that 9 individuals were removed from the MCC's payroll as well, and all these have amounted to their appearance here. Alvin Wilson is leading this plan here as well. Folks, wherever you are, if you ever thought that this was not going to result to this, then you are wrong. There is in the presence of police officers here at this moment, only because of the LACC, private security guards are protecting their premises here. So where they will go and how they go, that question will be determined by their movement as well. They are chanting slogans, chanting militant occupies, and their support. It consists of the old, the young, males, females, and the rest. It's not so much of a large gathering, but we are here as well. Anti-Waka chants emanating the old, the young, they've all come here as well.
Hello, welcome there, my dear friend and brother, Donzo, Boyman Mohammed. How you doing tonight? Welcome. Good to see you here as always, my brother. Welcome to you there. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Sit back, relax. Let's bring you preview of what we are going to be discussing with you, okay?
The Civil Service Agency requests the Monrovia City Corporation to immediately relieve 9 employees who have consistently engaged in dangerous and destructive social media campaigns. The Civil Service Agency requests the Monrovia City Corporation to immediately relieve 9 employees who have consistently engaged in dangerous and destructive social media campaigns against public officials, particularly targeting the
far the case on behalf of the city solicitor in the Monrovia City Court. Far the case on behalf of the government of Liberia against Trafficking and charged him criminally because he made certain statement on the podcast that GNB felt insulting to her. It's inadvertent on the others. So they charged him criminally for speech that he made. The part that I played in it was I called the city solicitor and I asked, is it true that you have arrested property on behalf of the government of Liberia and charged him criminally? He said yes. I said on what basis? He said on the basis of a complaint filed by this lady who said that she was criminally insulted in his podcast. And I asked, are you aware of the Table Mountain Declaration that Liberia signed, where Liberia decriminalized speech? And are you also aware of the 2019 Camara A, Camara I, where we repeal all the penal code sections that has to do with criminal speech? So while I read that counselor, was straight to me. I said, okay, go and look at it. And if you see that speech of the kind that Prophet made have been decriminalized, so people cannot be arrested for it, then your best course of action will be to drop the peace. Because we are suing in the name of the Republic of Liberia. You have a rate that says Republic of Liberia by and through CDCians President Property. And it is not the government position. This government is not arresting anybody for speech. This government is not arresting anybody for speech. This government is not arresting anybody for speech. This government is not arresting anybody for speech.
Why he dropped the case against? I'm going with my supporter to the Secretary Nation to ask the legal advisor to the president why he dropped the case against me. I've done nothing. I don't know who this guy is. And he defend my character for the work that I have done. For this country, I've served every government that I've come and I've left a print. But the legal advisor, who should be Keita, told the president of the Republic of Liberia, he instructed the Senate court prosecutor to drop the case without my knowledge. I did not drop this case. I want us to go through the legal proceeding. Whatever judgment that come with it, I will settle for it. I am going to the mansion with my supporter. And I'm going there to stay there until I hear from Bushi Ben Keita why they dropped the case. In the meantime, my case is still standing in the civil court.
Okay. How are you, sir?
Let me tell you something. I don't want to lie to you. I'm a trained man from Russia. I spent 2 years in Russia. If you continue to be insulting the president, calling the president's name, I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For true?
If you're not happy, don't never trust me.
Okay, Mark. I'll be with you.
I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For
If
true?
you're not happy, don't never trust me. I swear to Allah, we will be missionary to kill you.
For
If
true?
you're not happy, don't never trust me.
Okay, Mark. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting
If
for.
you're not happy, call me Maningo talk. Happy, call me Maningo talk. Happy, call me Maningo talk. If
Okay.
you continue to insult the president, we will kill you. I swear to God. We will kill you. I swear to God. We will kill you. I swear to God. Try
Okay.
it.
Okay,
I can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you. I
Okay,
can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay.
I
Okay,
can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
You are involved. I
Okay,
can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
You are involved. I
Okay,
can
Mark.
tell you which now what's going to happen to you.
Okay, Mark.
You are saying foolishness. Why are you insulting the president?
Okay, Mark.
Why are you insulting the president?
Okay, Mark.
Anyway,
Okay, Mr. Minister.
we are brothers. We are brothers.
This is my meditation. Ja, Rastafari.
My imperfection.
Ooh yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
we are brothers. We are brothers.
You know, yeah.
Please give me your attention. We are brothers because you are my inspiration.
You know you're my inspiration.
In our introduction. Oh yeah, there should never be no agitation. So we can make the right decision. We are brothers. There should
We are
never
brothers.
be dissatisfaction.
By His Excellency
So
President
you can
George
join
Weah.
me by
Tonight,
my
our conversation is going to
imperfection.
center around the monologue here, transforming setbacks into a great comeback. The CDC released this slogan more than 1 month ago on June 28, 2024, in an elaborate sports extravaganza. Partisans from all walks of life converged on the headquarters in Congo Town for the festivities. Ever since that time, nothing has been heard about how the party plans to operate in opposition. Hence, we present the following questions and inquiries. Sit back, relax. And we got a great show for all of us here tonight. We say every animal with blood in his veins and horns on his head will fight when it is attacked by Sun Tzu. And I say, doing the right thing will never be wrong. History will judge us fairly. Let's dig deeper.
No argumentation, no intimidation in our congregation. We are brothers, even though there's too much humiliation, but we are brothers in our imperfection. That can never be a complication.
Yeah.
It's better than love we need it. Go, Rastafari. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, na 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 na.
In our interaction. It's better than love we need it. We get to our destination. It's better than love we need it.
You know we need.
Yeah, man. My meditation is my motivation. Let me know. Go.
Rastafari.
So much speculation
Ooh. Ooh.
that bring us segregation.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Who
Ooh.
gonna do our evaluation?
Ooh. Happy birthday, Cecilia J. Freeman of Philadelphia. The show is dedicated to you and many others celebrating tonight.
Accept my supplication.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Brother, love is a brother. No matter how far, no matter the difference, no matter the topic. Sure.
Rastafari.
Never lazy, never fearful. Just
We are brothers. The Rabbi Meditation, George Weah. Folks, good evening to you and welcome. Welcome. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. That was President Weah with that song, Rabbi Meditation. And of course, we are brothers. There is no argumentation in our meditation. And, you know, welcome to you. Again, this broadcast is dedicated to Cecilia J. Freeman and others that are celebrating their birthdays tonight. Tonight is a special edition. All right. As we dig deeper into the theme or the slogan by the Congress for Democratic Change, the Coalition for Democratic Change, transforming setbacks into a great comeback. The CDC released this slogan more than 1 month ago on June 28, 2024, in an elaborate sports extravaganza. Partisans from all walks of life converged on the headquarters in Congo Town for the festivities. Ever since that time, nothing, absolutely nothing, has been heard about how the party plans to operate in opposition. Hence, we present the following questions and inquiries. We're going to go over them again and we're going to elaborate on them. Okay, we're going to dig deeper into them. One, what caused the setbacks? Leaders of the CDC or the ordinary people, partisans? What do we consider as setbacks? Is it that CDC didn't win the presidential election or she didn't prepare to win, caused the setbacks? Two, the party have announced the Re-Calibration and Re-Organization. What are the strategies or visions outlined for this rebranding? Is it just the party remains supreme, everybody follow? What are the Re-Calibration and Reorganization strategies, the visions and everything? Three, maintaining and recruiting new members. When does the party take stock of her membership across the country and the diaspora with reassurances that spurs recruitment of new members? Four, defending the rights and civil liberties of Liberians, especially those CDCians who are in the employ of the government of Liberia. Does the party begin to take legal action against the government for the mass dismissals of hundreds of civil servants who are perceived as CDCians, or allow every top to stand on its own bottom, but rise up in solidarity when a leader is witch hunted by the Joseph Yuma Boakai administration? Case in point, Senator Nathaniel F. McGill at the LACC today on August 21st, 2024. Thanks again to Alvin Weiser and cohorts who braved the storm and appear at the LACC. Five, the plot and process of eliminations. President Weah is the main target. Unlike the CDC, the Joseph Yuma Boakai Unity Party government has been very strategic about witch hunting former officials of the past CDC government. Jida Hard Talk Digging Deeper Department reported that the plot and process of eliminations was started with audits and naming persons of interest like Minister Samuel D. Tuer Jr. in the Yinswa's death and the Central Bank of Liberia audits. Today, Senator Nathaniel F. McGill again has been invited by the LACC. Mayor Jefferson Koji has also been named for investigation. Representative Yeke Koluba has reported something that we reported a long time. Yeke Koluba has reported, quote, President Weah will be arrested. And the asset recovery team is seeking for riot police backup to go after their targets. 6, the CDC Legislative Caucus said a rubber stamp, and Speaker Kofa is chaperone in chief to Joseph Yuma Boakai. The CDC has the majority in the legislature and have the positions of speaker and deputy speaker. What are the strategies and legislative agenda for the Liberian people? Will they be wrong to hold officials of the Unity Party government accountable? When do they use the steel in their backbones and demonstrate their testicular fortitude, i.e., President Weah being refused access to the VIP launch at RIA, the Yellow Machine saga, the USD $22 million for dirt roads, the mass dismissals of civil servants, the USD $20 million transfer within the national budget, the unconstitutional CSA bosses' actions, and etc., etc. When do they develop the testicular fortitude and demonstrate the steel in their spines, or they don't have any? 7, stop the knee-jerk approaches. The CDC, as the biggest opposition political party, cannot carry on rebranding the ways and factions it has since January 22nd, 2024. There has to be a uniformed and coordinated approach to issues of national concerns, and the party's responses must be channeled and not everyone or anyone at any time. Quotable quote, every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. And that's unquote by Sun Tzu, a Chinese writer. And we say, doing the right thing will never be wrong. History with George us fairly. Let's dig deeper. And if you just joined us here, we say welcome to you. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. All right. Let me give you backdrop. Okay. Today, while I work and saw what unfolded in our country with Nathaniel McGill taken or being called to the LACC to question him about allegedly 728 persons' name on supplementary payroll. Okay, 728 on supplementary payroll. And then we saw Alvin Weeser. We'll play you the video here. We're going to play you that again. Alvin Weeser, the acting chairman for the Revolutionary Youth League for the CDC, led an array of partisans, CDCians, comrades, militants to the LACC, chanting and singing. The Liberian National Police will dispatch riot police officers to either disperse them or run them out of there. But they stood their grounds that they were not leaving. Weeser spoke, Ivan Weeser spoke, and told the police, we are not here for you. You are our brothers and sisters. We know you are being underpaid. In fact, you are not taking paid. You are not taking pay for almost 5 months. It is not your fight. We're not here for you. We're not here to destroy property, nothing. We are here in solidarity with our former chairman and chairman for the Legislative Caucus, Senator Nathaniel McGill, former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. Okay? When all of these things were going on, I saw Akaros Gray channeling comments and posts back and forth on Facebook, in chat rooms, and what have you, encouraging folks to join Alvin Weeser. Okay? Nathaniel McGill is the chairman for the CDC Legislative Caucus. We have the standard bearer, political leader, former president George Weah is in Monrovia. Okay? We have the Speaker, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives are all in Monrovia. And they've all heard about this transforming setbacks into great comeback since June 28th. In fact, this pronouncement was made before June 28th. Months before June 28th. Transforming setbacks into comeback. What caused the setbacks? What are the setbacks? What caused the setbacks? What are the setbacks? Is it that because CDC did not win the presidency, so that was the setbacks? Because CDC won majority seats in the Senate as a political party and in the House of Representatives, for which we have the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. What caused the setbacks? Okay. Did the CDC not prepare to lose? Is that a setback? Was it only winning in their column to win? And so they did not prepare to lose? What caused the setback? They didn't prepare to win the presidency, to win the general elections, including the presidency? Or there were deceptions? Were there deceptions within the rank and files of the leaders of the CDC? Whether you were the chairman, campaign manager, you were secretary, you were minister, you were deputy minister, you were director, you were this, you were that. Officials of government who were ranking members of the CDC, did they play their roles? What caused the setbacks? History will judge us harshly if we knew these things and kept them to ourselves. Because what is unfolding in Liberia should not be. Should not be. The party announced the Re-Calliberation, Re-Organization for 2029. What are the strategies? What are the strategies for recalibration, for rebranding, for maintaining membership across the country and within the diaspora? What's there to reassure people? It's 8 months. CDC lost the election in November 2023. Check it. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 9 months since the CDC lost the election. What are the strategies behind rebranding? For making this setback a great comeback. What's behind it? How do we maintain the morale of the people, the membership, at home and abroad? How do we maintain? What are the rebranding strategies? The visions, what are they? Let's ask the hard questions so that we can all go on our drawing board and face reality. it's best we do it now instead of waiting for 2028. When people have become weary and give up every hope. What is the rebranding strategy? What is the vision? What did CDC do in 17 years or 12 years of opposition to maintain the basis, the membership? What did it do? Mind you, when you didn't have power, people offer their livelihood. People offer their widow's mite. People brought their own t-shirts to print CDC on it. When CDC was in opposition for 12 years, people spent monies out of their pocket to keep the party afloat. The party won elections in 2017. What did the party do from 2017 to 2023? Mind you, there were people, CDCians, who chanted their grievances, who were aggrieved, who called themselves disenchanted, that went behind the Darius DeLong and others and elected them. Even up to 2023, there were CDCians who said they were not going the way of the party. Because in the words of the Republicans and Democrats in these United States of America, they say the party left me. I did not leave the party, but the party left me. Those people who felt the party left them, what is the party doing to bring them back on board? To reassure even those that stayed, that didn't leave, to give them reassurances that the party is with you. What are the strategies that will bring new people on board? We see how systematic the Unity Party government have gone all out after CDCians. Whether you were minister, you were director, you were mayor, you were this, you were that. Average civil servants, Unity Party is after them. Unity Party is after them. We don't see the force, the testicular fortitude, the steel, the backbones, the steel in the backbones of our lawmakers. Whether you are speaker, deputy speaker, you chairman on rules and order, you chairman on ways, means, finance, whatever position you have in the legislature, what are they doing? That gives impetus, that gives hope to the people to say our people are working for us. Let's continue to stay, to be with them. We are doing all of this because we notice Now, in government, there was no strategy for a number of things. There was no strategy for a number of things. And that's what's suffering the CDC 9 months in opposition. Okay? Transforming setbacks into a great comeback. What are the strategies? What are the visions? Will it be wrong? And I ask this question with all sincerity. Will it be wrong for the lawmakers to defend Liberians, CDCians in the employ of government for their civil liberties? Will they be wrong to call people to book people, agencies, ministries that are dismissing people in mass? Will it be wrong defending the rights and civil liberties of Liberians? Will it be wrong? Who do the people go to? Who do the people go to? The last time when we brought a series on the speaker, J. Funati Kofa, a man I have no problem with. In my lifetime, I met him one time in person in Monrovia. And we shook hands at a restaurant. We shook hands. And I left. I left him there. He said, my man, sit down. I don't think he even knew my name, but he knew my face. He said, sit down. I said, Chief, I've been here a long time, my man. I go in. And I left. Okay? That was the only time that I met Funati Kofa. But we defended him more than 10, 15, 20 times on this platform. We defended him. We did. So we like to emphasize here, we are not doing this against Funati because we have anything against him. No. But we must be honest with our advocacy. We must be consistent in our advocacy and must show leadership. Because other people are perhaps afraid to say these things. People are afraid to speak up against the CDC, our current slate of leaders. And because we are in a situation, in position where we have access to information. Some information we provide, others don't have it. And we know the end game here with Unity Party, witch hunting officials of the former CDC government. We know the end game. Okay? So would it be wrong for the CDC lawmakers to hold officials of the Unity Party government who are brazenly stealing from the Liberian people, not in thousands, but millions? Would that be wrong? Would it be wrong to bring people in and question them why they are carrying such dismissals? Would it be wrong? Will they be wrong? Will they be wrong? You can never be wrong doing the right thing. Doing the right thing will never be wrong. Okay? You refuse to rein in these people that dismiss Liberians, CDCians, civil servants. You refuse to rein them in, to question them, hold their feet to fire. You refuse. But today, Nathaniel McGill was called into the LACC, and Ivan Wise will lead group of young people to the LACC, risking everything. Risking everything. Okay? Risking everything. He will lead young people. Don't take my word for it. Take a look at this video.
LACC, while Senator McGill, top stout of the opposition CDC, is answering questions now at the headquarters of the LACC. These partisans of the CDC have come to also allegedly from the CDC. So they are here. Abu Musa is the acting chair of the Congress for Democratic Change. So remember also that this is live outside the headquarters of the Liberia and from LACC investigators. As a very peaceful, uneventful moment is now turning into a confrontation. The police telling them to move forward and leave the main gate of the LACC. So folks, riot police of the LNP responding as well. And some of them are carrying automatic rifles. So they are telling the CDC supporters to remove themselves from the main gate of the LACC. So this is what is unfolding now. The police are telling them to remove themselves, and this is what is unfolding here now. So they are saying they will now remove themselves from the gate of the LACC. This is their line being formed, and this. So folks, this is happening here. So it is not friendly here. So these supporters. So folks, we will continue to bring you live. This group consists of elderly women, young women, men, and the rest.
Down. Reactionary tendency. Illegal dismissal. Illegal dismissal. Corruption. Unpaying the police. Extrajudicial killing. Dismissing EPS. Dismissing police. Our government. Increasing rank price. High cost of living. Yellow machine. Yellow machine. Corruption. Man down.
So folks, this is where we are currently, just outside the headquarters of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, the LACC, where the Liberian National Police have sent a contingent of riot police officers to respond to those who have gathered. The investigation was done outside of the CSA's framework. There are allegations of corruption, administrative malpractices. Community dwellers are standing there looking, and the legal process is ongoing inside the headquarters of the LACC.
I'm here in representation of the Revolutionary National Youth League, the intending to marry coalition for democratic change. We're here to support not just the chairman of the chairman emeritus of the Congress for Democratic Change, but we're also here to support the man who is the chairman of the Progressive Caucus, the CDC Revolutionary Progressive Caucus. Forward, Progressive Caucus, forward. CDC Progressive Legislative Caucus. And that person is no other person but Chairman McGill. So here, provide revolutionary support. And we are asking the police is a state police, it's not a partisan police. Every time when there are occasions to assemble, you've been used as partisan police instead of being state police. Down, border police, down. Listen to me and listen very well. Mr. Policeman, you are not the ones with the highest salary in the government. Listen to this. You are not the ones that are making $2,000 United States dollars. You are not the ones that are making $3,500 United States dollars. In fact, I've been told that your salary has not even come. Over 5 months, you've not been paid. But each time, workers, students, and surrogates deploy you, you become to be the victims of political circumstances against your own people and try to release catch to your own people. You did that at the Broward International Airport when the former president of the country, former President George Weah entered the country. We saw you attempting to release casualty on the life of the former president, which was an assassination attempt. You've done that several times at the Capitol building when we assembled. But let me say this to you, that you are not the targets of the Congress for Democratic Change. You've been misled. We are in solidarity with you. We are in sympathy with you. We are fighting for your salary to increase so that this coming school year, you pay your children's school fees. Baka is not telling you what is the plan to increase the salary of the police people. But it's always literally you in the community to inflict casualty on your own people. That is backward, that is reactionary. Do not support Baka now. But if you care less about the peace and the tranquility of the Republic of Liberia, then the Batu and the tear gas in your hands, you cannot use it against your own people. History will be on our side because when I show you, I will take one step forward to stampede the country and torpedo the nation. Do you feel intimidated by the presence of the police? We cannot be intimidated by the police. The police is just being giving a caveat. The last time we saw them at the headquarters of the Congress for Democratic Change, they were deployed there. We're giving you a systematic chronological display of the police being used as partisan police. If I were one of those or individuals afraid of the police, we will not come in this public. The police It's not a unity party police. We want to disgorge and disarm the police politically, not to be used as a unity party police, but the police for every and each like you. So they have come here to protect us and not to be misused by Mr. White. So let me say this to them. We saw you at the headquarters of the CDC. We saw you at the RRA. Don't be used by Baka because Baka does not live with you in the community. You are children and in the community, in the churches, in the mosques. Baka will not be there with them. Nobody. Baka has everything.
So folks, we remain posted here at the headquarters of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, at the headquarters of the Liberia.
Okay, we're going to pause it there and continue our conversation here. All right. You see the police, you see these police officers, riot police in their gear. You can see their faces, right? You do see their faces this time around. The group that went to the airport, the group that went to CDC headquarters, they did not remove those face coverings they had on. No, they did not. When we broke the news that those people were not Liberians, they changed course of action. They changed course of action. So you see these ones, they don't have on, they remove their coverings. You can see them. You can see them. They remove their coverings from their faces. Okay? You see them. Okay, but in the words of Ivan Wisse, we're not here for the police. We're not here for the police. The police is not the problem for our topic on a discussion tonight. The police is not the problem. Our problem here is how. What are the strategies and vision behind transforming setbacks into a great comeback? What are the strategies? What are the strategies? Nathaniel McGill is the chairman for the Legislative Caucus, CDC Legislative Caucus. Former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. Before we go to item number 5. The United Party government, Cornelio Kra Togba, they put down over 700 people from the mansion who were on supplementary payroll. Over 700 of them. Those people cried. They protested. They demanded their pay. Our lawmakers did nothing. They did nothing in defense of those people. Absolutely nothing they did. The very 700 people or over 700 people that they put down who were on supplementary payroll is the same reason they are calling Nathaniel McGill in at the LACC. It's the same reason. And they say he padded the payroll with over 700 ghost names. What about those people who were eliminated? What about them? But the irony here is our leaders did nothing when the ordinary people were being attacked, were being punished with dismissals. They did nothing. But today, it was the ordinary people who went in solidarity, support of Nathaniel McGill. Who's next? Who's next? We reported to you that the plot and process of eliminations started, and that President Weah is the main target. That President Weah is the main target. That the Unity Party, unlike the CDC, who showed no systematic or coordinated approach or approaches, the Unity Party got their roadmap how to decimate the CDC. They have their roadmap how to cause the CDC to go into oblivion. They want to eliminate everybody. Especially the leaders of the CDC. And we know this because, like I told you earlier, we are in position where we get information. We've communicated this to our people, to the leaders. You will recall, we reported one time that there was a plot to plant drugs on Champ Weah. You recall that time? That we got the message and we should communicate to President Weah so that his son stays out of the streets, stays home, know where he's going, and don't stay out late. You remember we did that? We told our leaders, and they said, Gilmore, that's true. We've been getting these things. It didn't take long. President Weah traveled, I think, to the World Cup or to go watch his son, and he took Champ with him. Many things we heard, we reported. Many things we heard, we reported them. They came to pass. But our people feel that they're not supposed to listen. And because they can't listen behind the doors, we will talk it here. We will explain it to the Liberian people who have ears, let them hear. Okay? We will. Okay? The Unity Party government is very strategic in witch hunting officials of the CDC. Their plan here, the plot here, is to get everybody around President Weah. When they have gotten hold of them, put fake charges on them, and they are going through interrogation, investigation, or going through court, and they are held behind bars. That's what they want to do. They want to disgrace people. They want to put handcuffs in people's hands and call them criminals. You know what it is in Africa? When you arrested a former government officials and they call you a criminal with handcuffs in your hand, your picture hit the international media, that's it for you. They want to bring disgrace, shame on people. We reported this. Okay? And I like your resiliency and say it will not happen. Mass and others that are saying it can't happen. There is no small government. Okay? There is no small government. I want you to understand that. There is no small government. You know why they call it government? Eh? You know why they call it government? It's next to God. They call it government because it's next to God. A government can decide your fate. The government of the day can decide your fate. All right? And that's what is happening. Their target is George Weah. How do you get to George Weah? It's the playbook by Alan White and Sylvester Grigsby. That's what's unfolding here. We reported this. In order to get at George Weah, you must take everybody from around him and then make him the emperor without clothes on. Okay? Yeah. They want to treat him like the emperor with no clothes on, taking everybody from around him. That's the plot and process of elimination. We reported that. It started with the audits. And now they are naming people of interest. They want Samuel Twe to go answer for the audits and go answer for the late Bata Yinswa. Okay? Folks, we're not ready for a phone call. When we're ready for a phone call, we'll let you know. We're not ready for a phone call now. Okay? They want Samuel Twe for CBL audits, $6 million, and Bata Yinswa. But the last person that was seen with Bata Yinswa is Gregory Coleman's oldest brother. The last person who hung up with Bata Yinswa at the entertainment spot. We don't want to say the name, get them free publicity or bad publicity. The last person that hung up with Bata Yinswa was Gregory Coleman's oldest brother. Gregory Coleman did not name his brother to answer what he knows about Yinswa that night, but he called Samuel Twe. He called Samuel Twe name. He wants Samuel Twe. He doesn't want Samuel Twe for 25 million that were used in a mop-up exercise. He wants him for 6 million. Okay? They want to get people falsely to handcuff them. Okay? Today was Nathaniel McGill. Two key people in the George Weah government. Samuel Twe, Nathaniel McGill. They both were sanctioned. Okay? Yeah. Yeke Koluba is reporting today that President Weah will be arrested. Now, Joseph Yuma Boaka wants President Weah arrested. The asset recovery team is asking for riot police. They're asking for riot police officers to accompany them. What are they going to just seize people's properties? Are they going to take people to court? Will they not grant people due process under the law? Eh? Did you see the letter? But the asset recovery team to Gregory Comer? Eh? Did you see the letter? They want Jefferson Koji for murder. Okay? They want Jefferson Koji for murder. But Francis Yumalin is Minister of Internal Affairs. Who is involved, was involved in electoral violence in Lofa County. We played you the video here. Mark Jabate threatening to kill Yeke Koluba. Okay, we played you the video of Julie Andy crying for justice. That she was humiliated, she was insulted, she was berated. And she took this man to court. And Bushiban Keita called the judge, the solicitor, whosoever, said throw that case out. Nobody is being prosecuted or is being haunted by this government for their free speech. But what happened? The arrogant joker at CSA that's supposed to be illegal, unconstitutional, as per the 1986 Constitution, stated by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, J. Funati Kofa, that joker will write the mayor of Monrovia to fire, to dismiss, to sack 9 people without delay. And today, those 9 people are without jobs, and the speaker have done nothing. The lawmakers have done nothing. We read you what was on the agenda for the speaker on Monday in a House leadership meeting. Nothing was there to talk about the illegal dismissals. Nothing was there. What was there was the conversation on the special session. What they expect to convene a special session. And what that means is the distribution of tax dollars. Distribution of tax dollars. The Liberian people money. You'll come up for special session and everybody's going to get their share. Okay? Yeah. What is the role of legislative caucuses? For our purpose, the CDC Legislative Caucus. The CDC Legislative Caucus with the speaker, the deputy speaker, what is the role of the CDC Legislative Caucus? Is it a rubber stamp to agree to everything from Boakai, the executive? Is it a rubber stamp? Is the speaker there to chaperone? He's the chaperone in chief. Walk Joseph Boakai around. Is that why he's there as speaker? Will he be wrong to do the right thing by the Liberian people, for the Liberian people, for aggrieved civil servants. Will he be wrong? Will he be wrong? What is the agenda for the legislative caucus? What laws are they passing to protect people's rights? What laws are they passing? They are in the majority. These egregious actions to stem them, to put a stop to them, you pass laws. Laws are not created from oblivion. People don't just wake up and say, let's do this. Something got to happen. Something got to happen. What are their agenda? What laws have they promulgated? Their 55th legislature. What law have they promulgated that protect the rights of the citizens? What laws have they promulgated? When we ask these questions, there's somebody say, you're going too hard on the speaker. That the only man we got in government. But that's the only man who was doing nothing about you. That's the only man who was doing nothing about you, about the Liberian people. Will they be wrong to hold officials of the Unity Party government accountable? Will they be wrong? When do these people, the leaders, use the steel in their backbones and demonstrate their testicular fortitude? When? When do they hold people accountable for President Weah being refused access at the VIP lounge? You think because President Weah is a peaceful man and say, I will travel through the regular passenger entry and exit points, and then you allow Michael Blacksons to go through the VIP lounge? You allow Miata Famula to go through the VIP lounge? You allow Jojo to go through the VIP lounge? And because President we are a peaceful man, say, forget it. Let my people come. I will go through the ordinary place. The how it's supposed to be. When will they hold somebody accountable? When? The last time I checked, it was Yeke Koluba who tried to raise the issue. But what became of it? Yeke, I don't know. I think they say he on one committee, one or two committees. But Yeke is not a leader. Is not a leader. He's not a leader. He's not a leader. When will the Liberian people get to know about the real story about these yellow machines? When will we get to know the real story behind the yellow machines? When? We are seeing papers on Facebook about Putu Mountain being negotiated for $2 billion. Okay? when by Mamaka Belete and her husband, 2 BM people selling off the country while Joseph Boakai sleeps. And the speaker chaperoning him. When? When do we know? About those yellow machines? When? The Minister of Public Works spent $22 million, US dollars, 22, for dirt roads. Dirt roads. And Boakai said, in my first 100 days, no car will be stuck in the mud. And everywhere in the country, cars are stuck in the mud. Accidents are occurring on a daily basis. And we can't hear nobody being accountable for $22 million. And then y'all say we should shut up. Don't say nothing, that our speaker, that our leader. Eh? When does it happen? When do they show the testicular fortitude or they don't get some? When? When? 20 million United States dollars transfer within the national budget. 20 million. 20 million United States dollars transfer within the budget. And all you did was to receive the budget from Joseph Yuma Boakai, and you on video receiving the budget and say, we received the budget. Now we're going to go back to recast. When the likes of Musa Belete and others said, we will not do anything with the budget until we can decide what happened to $20 million that was shifted in the budget. No, Amos Murray, 22 million for dirt road, 20 million for budget. All right. Musa Belete. When do we hear? But Musa Belete told us, he told the Liberian people to kill anything, any inquiry, any investigation, just send it to committee room. Send it to committee room. And it's dead. Today, the young people were outside. Alvin Wiese and his group risked their lives. Okay? Risked their lives. They went all out to protect a leader of the revolution. Okay? To protect a leader in Nathaniel McGill. Alvin Wiese. Okay? Risking everything. But the leaders, they say, this is McGill with the young people. Okay? There has to be a way. Okay? There has to be a way. This great setback for a great comeback, this transformation, wherever that is, for a great comeback, has to be followed with strategies and vision. It has to be. It has to be. Okay? Look at police officers. And I think through the wisdom of having we say to speak directly to them and tell them, say, look, this is not your cause. This is not your fight. We're not here for you. In fact, you've not been paid. You are underpaid. Because President, we have promised pay increases, increments. He promised pay increments. He said there will be no more supplementary payroll during the campaign. And Joseph Boyka, who came and said, we don't need all of that. The cut our people pay with harmonization. We're going to put everything back. What has he done? Agencies of government have not taken pay. Ministries have not taken pay. Huh? Look at this. The police said, God, weary. They gave up when they listened to Alvin Wissel speaking. They gave up. Whatever motive, whatever directive were given to them, they were neutralized. They were neutralized. Okay? They were neutralized. Yeah? What are the visions? What are the strategies to transform the setbacks into comeback? What are they? What are they? Huh? You know, it is very hurtful, people. It is very hurtful. We are doing this because it hurts. It hurts. We listen to the young people every time people call us from Liberia, from around the world. Every time. People have a need. They want something taken care of. Every day, there is a message coming from somebody. Mr. Gamer, please buy me bag of rent. Please buy me half bag of rent. Please do this. Please do that. My child's school fee. I'm a son, I get school fee. Eh? These young people need sustainability. They need it. Okay? They need it. They need it. Okay? They need it. If we don't provide it for them, somebody will. Okay? And you know who will. The Unity Party is willing. And that's why they are doing all of these things to get at the leaders in the CDC. Because Unity Party have realized, they've discovered that CDC, they don't have a coordinated approach to issues. Everybody wakes up there is something going on, everybody wakes up and carry on their individual responses, actions. Something we call the knee-jerk approach. How do we respond to this witch hunt? How do we respond to it? There is not one. No strategy. No strategy in place. How do we respond to the plot of asset recovery? This witch hunt of asset recovery. How do we respond to it? When they come, they will know who you are. Eh? We control the first branch of government, for God's sakes. We do. The speaker has power to rein in officials of government and put them on notice. Okay? Do you think if the legislative caucus, the legislature, are working for the people and they see the sacrifices they are making in the face of this witch hunting government of Joseph Boakai, do you think when they attempt to want to remove Funati Kofa or Thomas Fala, you don't think the people will revolt? The people will protest? The people will demand that it stay on? That nothing will go on? Eh? You don't think so? Okay. We are in a country where we just witnessed the Republican Party had a convention for Donald Trump, and the Democrat Party national convention is ongoing in Chicago. And we have seen the influx of Republicans, whether it's former deputy governor or special aide to Donald Trump or press secretary to Donald Trump or aide to Melania Trump or cabinet person in Donald Trump government. They are speaking at the Democratic National Convention. And you know what they say? We are here for democracy. We are here for our country. If you vote for Kamala Harris, you are not voting as a Democrat. You are voting as a patriot. And that's where I see myself. Okay? Calling the CDC to book, calling out the wrongs within the CDC does not make me an opposition to the CDC. Neither does it make me a unity party partisans. Okay? It does not. So if you think that some of us will be there and say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, and you can't ask questions and you can't say anything, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. My grandfather that reared me did not raise me to be a dummy. He did not raise me not to ask questions. He reared me well and taught me how to be respectful, but not to be afraid of anybody. Okay? Not to be afraid of anybody. Okay? Because there is nothing wrong with speaking the truth. You can never be wrong for doing the right thing. So if doing the right thing will cause me to lose friends in the CDC, then so be it. Then so be it. But the Liberian people and history will judge us. Where were you when there were mass dismissals of innocent Liberians who were just working for their daily bread? Where were you? What did you do? Where were you when millions of dollars were being stolen from the Liberian people? What did you do? What did you do? Where were you when people were being witch hunted for crimes that they didn't commit? What did you do? What did you do? Okay? It is very painful. It is very painful when you have power and you play with it. Okay? Look at what is happening with the pro CDC talk shows. The pro CDC talk shows. Do you see any coordination? Do you see any coordination in the CDC talk shows? Do we discuss the same topic? By mistake, we may browse at something similar, but not in depth. We don't. Because we are not coordinated. We are not coordinated. We had a government. We could not even get information to break any news. If we got any information, we got it on our own. We had a government, our ministers, our directors, our officials, hardly came on CDC platforms. They hardly came on CDC platform or pro CDC platforms. They hardly did. If they did, now for the next 6 months. Now for the next 6 months. Okay? But look at Unity Party in place. Every day, the other networks that are pro-Unity Party, they are getting all of the information about CDC. They are getting all the information about CDC. But our people say that they still want to look for information for ourselves. Then when we send people to work and they get the information, then they say we will not discuss it. Don't talk about it. You know how much the elections in America, you know how much they're costing the parties, the Republican and Democrat Party? You know how much they are paying for publicity, for information to go out? You know how much? We're spending out of our pockets to maintain our individual platforms. You have Freedom FM there. No support. No support. No support. But if you get our information and there you put it aside, then it says stop. Don't do it. You know how much we pay for information? Eh? You know how much we pay for information? Folks, if this broadcast freezes and it go off, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back within 1 minute, okay? Don't go nowhere. If it happens and we go off the air on Facebook here, don't go away. We're going to be right back, okay? Yeah. You know? Okay? It beats my imagination. All right? About what is happening in our country with our legislative caucus, especially that's who got power right now to do anything, to do something. Michelle Obama said, do something. Don't just sit there. Do something. Do something good for the Liberian people. Restore their hopes and aspirations in you, in your leadership. What happens? Do you know whether the show of force by Alvin Weezer and his team today that went to the LACC, do you know whether that alone helped Nathaniel McGill? Do you know whether that alone helped Nathaniel McGill? Eh? We're not coordinated since January 22nd. The defeat, even though it hurt, That defeat cost us, the Concerned Liberian Network. We could not hold our convention this year. That's how bad it was. People are still suffering from that fatigue, from the defeat. But as a party, a political party, the biggest political party, you can't be in fatigue. You cannot have a knee-jerk approach to issues of national concern. You can't. Okay? Look at Unity Party. They are partisans. They got people that are assigned to each page that is pro CDC. They go there when you write something, they go there and just try to rubbish what you wrote. Okay? These people who were behind people yesterday for corruption, for murders, and whatsoever, they are the one hailing people today who are corrupt, broad daylight rogues, criminals of the Liberian people tax dollars. They are hailing them today. They are supporting them today. They're looking for Jefferson Koji when Queen Johnson is right in their face. We're going to take a quick break. We apologize, but we are back. We apologize, but we are back for a good cause. All right. Yeah. When we had a technical glitch, we got a piece of information for you. Just what we are talking about. Just what we are talking about is in the papers. Front Page Africa has it for tomorrow's edition. We'll put it up, and then we'll take your calls. Front Page Africa has it for tomorrow edition. Just what we are talking about. You see it? To raid or not to raid. President Weah House. Executive judicial branches of government reportedly divided over move to enforce search of former President Weah's home and gracious ride saga. Reliable sources close to the executive mansion have informed Front Page Africa that Ministry of Justice, acting on the advice of President Joe Boakar's legal team, led by Bushibank Keita, requested a search and seizure warrant for the home of former President George Weah. The request, FPA gathered, was made in an effort to obtain incriminating evidence related to the ongoing gracious ride case. Front Page Africa learned. The full bench of the Supreme Court is divided on the matter. You see it? Go look at Judah High Talk page. At the bottom, I think it was either in May or April, we reported that President Weah is the target. Okay? You see it? Eh? Okay? You see it? The level, that's why we asked the question. How did we lose the election? How did we cause, what caused the setbacks? What caused the setback? Is it level of deception around President Weah? Eh? What caused the setback? Leaders of the CDC or the ordinary people, partisans? What caused the setback? How do we transform? Yeah. You know, Musu Wabi Kopo. You know, for us, we hate to say, if I had known, or you should have known better. In the same token, we don't celebrate to say, and we talk here, we told your soul. You ain't listen to us. There's no celebration in that. Because, I mean, what does it do for us to lie to our people? What does it do for us to lie? What does it do? Eh? Ali Bagayogo, thank you. What does it do? Jeanette Cully, my sister, Favor Morris, everybody here tonight, Barbara Wilson, right? Mass SP, Helena Kia Cully, my other sister, what her name? She said, Mr. Gamer, I told you, you won't believe it. I saw her comment earlier on. Matilda Bailey. Yeah, you did say it. You had a dream. You told me about it. Our lines are open, folks. You want to call us here direct on WhatsApp 313-957-9702. 313-957-9702. All right. Ever since we told your president we are the target, absolutely, Ali. All right. Ever since we told you, we said it here. And when we told our people, they in fact they punish us. Amos Morris, you there? Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Good evening. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, your spirit tonight, it make me feel energized and just keep training. To be honest with you, Mr. Gilman, like I just trained it, what is happening in Liberia, if it just lasts for the next 3 months, CDC done.
Yeah.
And that's the game plan. The guys are trying to neutralize CDC because they know CDC is the only party now that can stand them.
Yep.
That's why they have been fighting, propagating all the propaganda to get to the hymns of power to control the natural resources of our country.
Yeah.
This fight that the Unity Party is on is about bringing the old order back. That's why you're not hearing the Cummings, you're not hearing the
You're not hearing none of them. They will
bringing
not
the old.
speak. They will not speak.
It's about them. This fight that Unity Party is on is about them. This a contra woman Burger is on. I'm telling you something serious.
Yeah.
But the big thing here is Africa is fighting for Pan-Africanism to unite the African continent. Liberia, if we're not careful, we may be used against our own African brothers for what we are observing. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, how dare you with the United States that we all know that speak against free speech, speak against human rights, and witnessing what all happening in our country, and they are not there saying anything. There's a big hand behind these things that is unfolding in our country. That we have been seeing, President Weah is a Pan-African son. There is no part of the world this man go that nobody wants to see him. Then you talk about Africa. He's a giant. What's more, what he just did recently, gone the 2023 election. First African leader to ever concede while the election is being held. It shocked the whole world.
Yeah.
They feel this guy is a great man. He can use his power to unite Africa. They don't want that. So he's a target. They're going to use the black hand to destroy the black rights. That's what they are on.
Yeah.
If we just think this is about Unity Party and CDC, we're joking. We are joking. As we speak, Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, Senegal, they are preparing for a brutal war against their former colonial. Who are they going to use to fight these African brothers? The same African people. Ivory Coast is a target right now for Burkina Faso, Benin, name it. And we got this happening in our country and we're taking it for a joke. This fight is not about CDC or United Party. There are big hands behind this fight. And yes, it's true. They want to eliminate certain people in our country to achieve their goal. And we're taking it for a joke.
Yeah.
President Weah is the target. You're right.
Absolutely.
He is the target.
Yeah.
We saw how leaders have been killed in Africa. They dish all around you and they get to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Gilman, what you're saying about the leadership of CDC is true. President Weah was betrayed, like I turned out tonight. He was betrayed in this election by his own people.
Yeah.
When we used to speak about the ills in his government, people saw some all as target. That's why even our participation in the election, when we speak, we were trying to get close to them. They never wanted us to come close to them because of the truth that we were saying.
Right.
And today it's haunting everybody. We don't care. My feeding pan is not in nobody's house.
Tell me about it.
No, the truth is the truth. The things they refused to do yesterday is what haunting them today.
Yeah.
When we were telling them all the government, the past government, they refused. So it's what haunting them. In the midst of haunting them, there is widespread corruption going on. What can you say? The man juking his finger in your eye and they see that he eating out of your house. That's what's going on.
That's what going on.
So, Mr. Gilman, speak and speak the truth. Listen, look at what happened today in Liberia.
Right.
The McGill that's supposed to be fighting for the poor people and the poor people fighting for him.
Poor people fighting for him.
How shameful is that?
Yeah.
The Serena Seafood that's supposed to be the international lawyer talking for the poor people, he's there speaking for McGill.
Yeah.
How is that? Come on, man. And everybody, y'all want people only one job. Y'all want the man to die before y'all know that he was an important person to the nation.
Yeah.
And they keep setting this man up.
But he will not fail. They're setting him up for failure. He will not fail. Thank you very much.
No, he will not fail. But Mr. Gilman, all what these things they are doing, they are adding injury to insult on the one man.
Absolutely.
When they're in power now to defend this man defended them. They made everything for them to bring them to power today. They are wealthy. They got Mercedes Benz parking in their yard. McGill bury his man into or whatever they say.
Lead that one there. Thank you very much.
No, I'm just saying something.
Let me take another caller. Forget that call. Forget that one there. I
will leave it. You're right. But what we're trying to say, it hurt, Mr. Gilman.
I know. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Mass SP Pelu, welcome. How you doing?
So man, I'm not good. I'm very terrible as I speak. I'm feeling bad. I'm crying. Why these people want this man dead? I've never been emotional since you started the show. Today I'm very emotional, very, very emotional. Yeah. What have the man done to these people?
What has he done? Yeah.
What have he done? They may have been peaceful from day one. He had done enough for Liberia.
Right.
He had done enough for Liberia. Take Liberia to the map of the world.
Yeah, you did.
So is Baka just, about killing? You go through Baka history, he's connected to killing, murderer. So he just want to destroy Liberia again.
Right.
After 14 years civil war, our people went through. We scattered everywhere in this world. Our parents was killed. We in different land for different reasons.
Yeah.
Some of us in the country, we are not even here because we want to be here. We're planning to go back and sit down when these people keep making us afraid, trying to destroy this country.
Yeah.
What Baka really want? I don't want to say you should get wisdom. It should be, you should get knowledge, it should be peace, unity to people. But the old man is just about war, Mr. Kimmy. Why? What did they want to do with this man?
Yeah.
He looked at the election, he said he doesn't want Liberia to be in mess. He walked and he gave it to your peace. Peacefully.
Yeah.
No, people got angry, people died. People got killed. CDCians got killed. He said, "You let it go. Here for peace sake."
Yeah.
Why are these people so much? Some man are picking poster on his page yesterday, Mr. Game. I saw it. He put it at Let's CDC. People on a post laughing.
No, but
and this is why they are talking.
Let me tell you,
This is what- yes.
the people, they are coordinated with their information dissemination.
Yes, yeah.
They are coordinated.
He put it under that CDC. So that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Do you see
They be
us?
targeting sedition. Like you said, they get people assigned to people posting. I get one on my page, my own cousin, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
He myself can go back and forth, and he has found out that he has come to the point that I'm not buying down. What he done, he has turned into insult.
Right.
When he come and play, insult me, and I can get the way back to him, and I'm not going to bow down to you.
Right.
Why are they doing this today, man? I'm serious. I'm very, very emotional today. Very emotional for what they do. Just listening what and the newspaper it just broke me down completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
What have they done to these people? But God, they're God protect person. We are.
God there.
The war they're looking for in Liberia, that war can Mr. Gamer. It will be very nasty. It will be more than 1989 war. It will be nasty because this will be political war. It will be very nasty.
Absolutely.
And we don't want that.
No.
We think living in a poor country, we want to go back home, we want to go sit down home. We're trying to bear our home, think that things have been better, our country is improving. When the old man taking all backward, and backward. Why is he doing that to us? Why? Give me, I'm sorry, let me go. I can't stand it. I'm so sorry. I can't make it. I'm feeling bad.
Stay strong.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We're not good. We're not. Our country. We want peace. We want peace. But we want peace. What are they targeting him there for? What have they done to them? What are they targeting him for?
Yeah.
Why?
Thank you, Mass. Stay strong.
Stay strong. Okay. Yeah.
All right, folks. Our lines are open to take a few more callers, but let's read your comments. And let's take the call from Favor Morris. Favor.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Gamer.
Good morning. How you doing?
Not good at all.
I know.
Because you started to talk on this since I think March.
Yeah.
And you started to do all your work. And our people sit down, do nothing. They have crawled under their feet.
Mm-hmm.
So now what are they going to do? Mr. Gamer, this is no joke.
No.
Because we live in 1990. We saw it. We live it. We lose our family member and for me.
Right.
For you.
Yep.
And this coming out and the CEO people, the DAO, the Unity Party, the whatsoever, that all of them doing this. She shouldn't sit there and people think that she innocent or she not leave politics. No, she's the worst person to that country.
Yeah.
They know everything that going on. They know it. And look for them yellow machine business. They're sitting there and they know that yellow machine story. They can't talk about it because they know why.
We'll come big on a yellow machine.
One.
Yeah.
Yes. Two, they went and took 22 billion to say the fixing road. Look at the mess they gave us.
The mess.
They
Throughout
take
the country.
8 million to get to one bank that they borrow from.
Yeah.
Since before the first election in time, before they want to just so-called give them because they start to threaten Liberian people.
Right.
When will we stand up for our country? We're not talking about no party no more right now.
No.
Because our own party people, when you go to talk, they get angry, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, but they know why they're doing it. Because they know they're getting a full check when the month ends. Yeah. But the masses are not getting nothing.
Nothing. And
the children standing out there. Look how mass people broke down today.
She broke down. She's not.
Look that strong general on the front.
Yeah.
If she can break down today like that, then can you will know who all breaking out and going home hungry.
Yeah.
Did you see that the other report I was saying The people were in the garbage around, I think, Peaceville, eating from the garbage, Mr. Gamer, looking for food. And then they took rotten rice, expired bag of rice, what already expired to sell to the people to put on the market. Do you know how many people will die from that? So what else the government will do that we can't stand off our right.
Right.
We can't stand on. Look at it.
Thank you, Favor. Let me take another caller.
Okay, Mr. Kimmer.
Thank you. 385-8677. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Glimmer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Mark Richard.
Who?
Mark Richard.
Mark Richard.
Yes, sir.
Mark Richard Blair. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the show. Thank you for the topic on our discussion.
Yeah.
I listened to Freedom FM since yesterday.
Right.
It was also reported on Freedom FM that they were targeting the president's house. And these things that these people are doing is very dangerous. It is mind-blowing. Like you always say, Liberia is at a cliff right now.
Right now, yeah.
The Christian community, let's just forget about the international community. The very Christian community in Liberia, they are sitting, saying these things and doing nothing about it. These were the very same people that have President Weah foot to fire.
Yeah.
They are all dormant right now. They got, like you said, they got people on every post.
Every page, yeah.
Having a lot of things to say. They even went on the Executive Mansion website today stating that Boykai met with the leading judge in Georgia, which is going to compromise so that they can connect Georgia to Liberia. So my question to that I asked was, it is the judge responsibility to connect Georgia to Liberia, or is the governor? One of the surrogate came on and called me a Nico Pong. So I told you, I said, I agree, I'm a Nico Pong. I'm only asking a question.
Right.
So if you get to answer this question, it is better. These things are shameful.
Very.
These were the very same people that Elon Musk and Joseph Boycott on phone call. What kind of disgraceful thing is this?
Absolutely.
These people were the people that had all the degree, 42 years of experience. Look at the kind of things that they're doing. And I like the chief security for the former President Weah. He doubled dare anybody to go around President Weah's house. According to what he said when he called on Freedom FM.
Right.
Understand? We have gone a long way. This man was the main instrument of peace in our country.
Yep.
See how far we're going.
Yep.
Some of us came to this country with sweat to put things back home. You understand? Back in the 80s, Mr. Gimel, the only people that we knew that were coming here, I don't want to call the name.
I know.
You know them.
Yeah.
God has blessed us for we, the other side, to come and make better life. They want to put us back into the same thing.
Right.
You understand? But this time we are watching. We will rally around. If anything starts, I'm going to just stop there because I don't want your show to be black.
Thank you,
Mr. Gilbert.
Thank you very much. Rebecca, see you. Rebecca, see you. Rebecca, see you.
Yeah, Mr. Kelvin.
Why are you laughing? I'm calling you through already to hang up on you just now.
No, sorry, man.
Right.
I was on mute now. So when you call, I got to find way to move from on mute.
Right.
Thank you so much, Papa.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
and thanks to everybody on the line, on the Blue app, on the radio. You know, Mr. Gilman, we are talking and we are still talking. These people did not try everything. Everything. And the thing said they would put the country into chaos. And the citizens knowing themselves and where they're coming from, and they don't want to go back. When they go this way, the person, the people, they fail the country. See, why did they in Congo Town? Nobody paying their attention. They're still running around. So they think, say, oh, you know what? If we give it to the former President George Weah, then the citizen will rise up. Then our aim will be accomplished, because what they want to do, Mr. Gomez, 12 years, 40 some more years in government, they get nothing to show.
Nothing. They have not
But
broken
the new
ground.
generation,
9 months,
Mr. Gomez,
8 months in government, they are not broken ground. They're just dedicating
yeah,
project
they
after
dedicated projects.
George Weah project.
On them, what they doing. And they don't want to do what they don't want to. They fail already. I saw that writing rest today. I was like, okay, why are they going? So they're looking at, they taking our people to be chicken or pigs. But I think that the people that will eat it, those that put in power that they don't want to eat it, they won't eat that writing rice. So Mr. Gomez, what they're doing. So they don't want to job we are. Oh no, our aim will be accomplished. All the development that we carry on in our country, so they can go and buy our things and know our children what they want to do.
Right.
But trust me, anytime they come with bypass, but we double dare them, Mr. Gomez. We are watching.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the show.
No doubt.
And I
Thank you.
want everyone to let be prayerful and let's keep our finger crossed, because our children and grandchildren, our family are still here. They are in Liberia.
Right.
And that's the only country we get. There's only place we can go for vacation.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
pray for the peace of our country.
Right.
Okay, they try it, Mr. Gomez. Then we'll see it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you much. Mark Richard Blair, I just seen your message. Happy belated birthday to you. He said yesterday was his birthday. And we didn't have show yesterday, so happy belated birthday to you, okay? Hope you had a wonderful time. And yay, boy, Zena, I log on late tonight. I'm listening now, but I'm going to watch a replay later. What is going on? You need to hear it for yourselves, okay? The show will soon be over, and then you can go there and watch. Fred Dennis Nangbe, Mr. Gilman. Even without the CDC, there are people who want to bring George Weah down. But the devil is a liar. George Weah is blessed. Absolutely. No doubt about that. And Wally Kenda, Joseph, the results of not being focused on leadership is what CDC is suffering from now. There is no baby snake. No, you can't take baby snake for pet. Let's take our last caller here. Teddy Yankun, welcome. Teddy, the lion.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Well, I was very impressed, when I saw Professor Alvin Reese stood up,
Yeah.
you understand, for McGill.
He did.
Well, Mr. Gilman, on many platforms, I said these things, and West Africa is going to be a serious dictator. So that's why they don't have time. But that fellow that spoke, he said something. I am myself, I've been sensing this. The reason why the Bible is doing ruthless, he's not even having no remorse, because he feels that he got some sort of a deal with some sort of a big hand somewhere. This one is not even trying to do thing or
You talking on speaker?
No, I'm not talking on speaker. Are you getting me?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
You hear me? Okay. Yeah. Look, Mr. Gilbert, this is the time for CDCians to stand up for CDC. CDC, we cannot give up CDC. We'll be there to the end. Here's the cause. They have improved me, even like 2000 more than ever before.
Right.
But any attempt, Mr. Gilman, when the CDC will remain, we will not be the first to hit or do anything. Before they start killing CDCians unnecessarily, Mr. Gilman.
Right.
Those are the certain Liberians who supporting the wrong idea, who are supporting the wrong idea, the deception from the party to bring up the power. They are the people that are trying to betray Liberia. Also on these platforms, kill or later on or closing argument, say, oh, CDCians is the one who can say kill and go in group and go somewhere, you will see. Okay, but the warnings, people have been given the warnings, and people are very false witness. This, supporting deception from those people who bring probably all of them people. But Mr. Gilman, when you hit somebody, you tackle them all kinds of ways, and there's a way have been abused. Since it came over power. And the world have been watching, but when certain people come to support certain Africans and nations should be very careful. People can make any type of peculiar deed within your country. That man, Parker, who is so desperate right now, he's going to Atlanta, Georgia. Mr. Gilman, we understand. Our black brothers want to do business with us. They should come and do a fair business, but they shouldn't impose on us to agree to certain things. See nothing happen in Ghana, community and certain things happen. And Mr. Gilman, I'm immediately learn on this. Sometimes when political genius, people who got spiritual gifts, when they see things from distance, say that what's going to happen.
No doubt.
Yeah. You can remember when Tony Blair was making that deal with Ellen told him we Africans will respect our culture. Okay. If somebody want to get you, another way back.
Right.
If somebody want to get you another way back, they bring civil war you, they bring major hungry, our ports were attacked. We attacked our port because if our port was free, that free port, we would have pushed our economy since our 6 years. But Liberians were able to shape things so that the economy. But those companies that took that deal with the port as a lender, so yes, I got shares, the shareholder with that deal. That put deal.
Thank you very much.
So all these things you do, all these things, be very, very careful.
Right.
See all these things, you should be very careful.
Hear me now. This is my meditation. Rastafari.
My imperfection.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
We are brothers. My meditation.
We are brothers.
By His Excellency President George Weah.
Give me your attention. We are brothers because you are my inspiration.
You my inspiration.
Well, folks, that does it for us here tonight.
Introduction.
A special edition. And we did appeal to our panelists and analysts that we were going to be very solo tonight on this broadcast because we had a message to deliver. That's why none of them came all set with me. But they all been in the background. Thank you very much. Distributors of the show, call us into the show. If you missed the earlier part, you want to go back to a replay. It was a fiery conversation. Lots of information. You want to replay, okay? Bo, Monique, MEM, Mass SP Pelu, stay strong, okay? Musu, Wabi Cooper. And Cecilia J. Freeman, happy birthday to you again. Mark Richard Blair, happy belated birthday to you.
In our inspiration.
And for all of you celebrating, congratulations as well. Join us on the FM dial. What an entertainment never stops, okay? Until then, I've been your host and announcer, Michael Gilman.
No intimidation in our congregation. We are better. Even though there's too much humiliation, but we are better. In our imperfection, there can never be a complication.
Yeah.
It's better than love we need it.
They face the issue prefect. Yes, I can wear. The lady from Atlanta. Francis Dix. No, Monique Boyu. Fred Dennis Nangbe. Benetta Chie. Sedi Kape. Matilda Bailey. Matilda Stevens. Favor L. Morris.
So much speculation.
Comfort Mamite.
That bring us segregation. Who gonna do our evaluation? So